Hello everyone, welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. In today's video, I am going to be talking to you guys about the cryptocurrency market as a whole and hopefully help you guys understand one serious question which I believe we should all really keep in the back of our heads. You know, how high or when is this all-time high for the cryptocurrencies coming in? Is it soon? Is it far? Because, you know, there's a lot of people really getting excited about cryptocurrencies, and, you know, some of these coins are just absolutely exploding. Binance being one of them, hitting in the top 4. This is absolutely insane seeing this. And, you know, I'm going to have to do another video on this. I'm probably going to bring it shortly after this one. But yeah, it's absolutely insane to see, and there's reasons behind it, and I'm going to go through it with you. But, you know, the most important question is, how high is this crypto market going to go? You know, where is the all-time high? So if this sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe, and yeah, just before I dive into this, I need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market, so please always do your own research before investing any money. That being said, now, if you're new to the industry, usually these coins that we see, all these coins here, they tend to follow Bitcoin, meaning if Bitcoin pumps, these coins tend to pump with it, and you can usually see it on the chart as well as it goes up. Or if Bitcoin falls, usually these coins tend to fall with it. Reason being is because most of them are pegged or paired to, I can't say pegged really, because pegged is like wrapped Bitcoin. Paired is the right word. Most of these coins are paired to Bitcoin. So, you know, when you go onto your Binance or your Coinbase and you want to buy cryptocurrency, you always see that there's a pair saying that you can buy it in Bitcoin too, and that's how the prices get reflected, because a lot of people can buy and sell in Bitcoin with these cryptocurrencies, and that's what you're seeing. But yeah, you know, how high is this really going to go? I'm going to show you a chart today that's absolutely going to blow your mind in relation to cryptocurrency. We're going to focus on Bitcoin because, you know, for me, you can really get a better understanding of what's going to happen with the cryptocurrency market if we understand what's happening with Bitcoin, right? I mean, look at this. Like, that was the last all-time high. It looks like a squidge. Look at the one before that. That's just like a flat line. It's so small. And I really do believe that this here, what we're seeing here, is going to end up like this in the future. But, you know, guys, take a look at this. This is called the Wall Street cheat sheet, and I really want you guys to really pay attention to this chart because it's really powerful. Okay, I'm going to show you a lot of things in this video that's going to be extremely powerful and help you understand when we could be near the all-time high, because the last thing you want to do is watch it fall and you don't take your profits and you're suffering. You know, look at the people here, right, that were buying in at the top thinking, oh, it's going to go even higher. They thought back then that it was going to be like this, what it is now. So they were buying here, and look what happened. They suffered and it fell straight back down, and, you know, people lost a lot of money. And I don't want you guys to be like these guys. So, you know, becoming my subscriber or you're already a subscriber, becoming a subscriber of mine, you know what I mean, will help you, because look at this. This kind of shows us an indication of how charts usually work, and it looks very cyclical or cyclical, whichever you want to call it. Maybe cyclical, because cyclical is like when you get on a cycle and I don't know. But I want to compare this against Bitcoin's chart and take a look at this. Right now, I did a last video, but I did a video last week, and it was talking about all-time highs, and I explained to you guys what the pi cycle is. If you haven't seen that video, guys, please check it out. I think it's really important that you do. It's in my videos here somewhere. Here we go. Next all-time high price. So I was talking about, you know, what price we can see. But, you know, I'm really going to dive into, you know, where the highs are going to be, because I think it's going to be important. And obviously, when you want to talk about taking profits, talked about the pi cycle, talked about the Bitcoin investor tool. I'm taking these two off for now, because there's only one indicator that I really want you guys to pay attention to, and it's this one, the heat map. And this is the 200-week heat map. Now, some people may have seen this. You've probably seen it actually, like on a page that looks something like this, and you can see it like this. This is all right. It looks good. It's significant, but I find it more powerful when I look at it like this, because this has been able to tell us the best times to buy and the best times to sell. Now let's go right back, because if we look back to 2015, this is on tradingview.com. So maybe, I don't know, how long has TradingView been out for? Maybe it's only been out since 2014, hence why they can't show us any time further back. It might just be this chart that I'm using the BLX chart for Bitcoin, but we're looking at it on the daily. Now I understand this looks confusing to the new people or who are just investing and they don't understand trading, but I'm going to make this super simple so you can understand, right? Super simple. And if you want to do this as well, you can do that. So have a look. This is the heat map for Bitcoin on the daily, 200-week heat map. If you ever want to do this yourself, you can come into tradingview.com, click on indicators and just search heat map, and then it will come up 200 week. But look guys, take a good look at it, because this has been able to call the bottoms and the tops so spot on. And if you look, like we've gone right back now, 2014, 2015, right? Look at the last sort of from where it's recognizing, right? Look at how the last market has played out. When it was low, it was blue. And matter of fact, it was dark blue, right? Like a deep dark blue. I want to really bring this in, really dark blue. And look what happened as time went on. As time went on. I'm not even going to cut it either. Just keep it in there. Prices started to go up, and the color started to change. And as you can see here, it went to like a light blue, and then it started to go really high. And then, obviously, I'm going to get into this other photo in a second, right? Which is this one here, because this makes a lot of sense in a minute, right? And going back on this real quick, and then it went green, which we start to see extreme spikes in the prices for Bitcoin. This is moving forward to 2017, 2018. This was literally the last bull run, right? And have a look, it started to peak yellow, went a bit of green again, but we saw the yellow, and then we saw the red. What's gone on here? What's happened to this? Let me stretch this back out. And then we saw the red. Now we know, just from looking at this, that when this starts to flash red, this for me tells me that we are very much near the all-time high. And I can tell you now that if I see this go red, guys, you best believe I am going to be considering taking profits. But I might only consider taking profits with Bitcoin at this time. And the reason for being is because, if you look back at what's happened in the past, Bitcoin has reached an all-time high, and I'm just going to drag this in from the last one so we can take a really good look. This was 2017, 2018, right? Let me just bring it a bit more forward. If we look back, Bitcoin hit its all-time high on the December the 7th, 2017, and then it started to see a correction right down here. What's this? February the 1st? Yeah? Now let's just take a look at what happened to crypto. Like I said, remember this date. December the 7th was when it had its all-time high. Yeah, let's just take a look at Ethereum for an example, because when did Ethereum hit its all-time high? I can tell you now, it definitely happened after Bitcoin did its all-time high. I'm just going to bring this in. So look at the date, guys. Let's find this December the 7th first. So December the 7th is, look here, and look how low it is. Look how low Ethereum is in comparison to Bitcoin when it hit its all-time high. So Bitcoin went high, it dropped down, like I said, back in February. It went to February, but look at this, January the 13th, Ethereum shot up absolutely high. So what I can tell you from these two charts, right, is that people were taking money out of Bitcoin when it's at its all-time high. And look at this date here, January the 13th. People were taking Bitcoin back in December the 7th, right here. They were taking money out. That was its all-time high, and then they were putting it into Ethereum. So I believe that we're going to see a similar thing. I believe that people, when it gets to this boiling hot red here, people are going to start taking money, and then we're going to see Bitcoin collapse or come down, and then we're going to see, and look right here, let's see, where's, I said January the 7th, did I say? I don't know. Round about here is where, or even it's like 2 weeks, we're going to see altcoins pump even more. And that's what I personally believe. So I will be looking to take profits with Bitcoin around this time. And then once I do decide to take profits with Bitcoin when it's red, and I'm going to look forward in the future with you in a minute, I just want to explain this to you, then I will probably wait about 3 to 4 weeks. Because again, like I said, Ethereum was in January when it hit its all-time high. So that's roughly 3 or 4 weeks after Bitcoin went high. January the 13th, I said, right? Look at that. So December the 7th to January the 30th. It's over a month, actually. It's actually over a month. A month and 5 days. Really. And I don't know, are other coins like this? Let's just take a look just to see if we can back up that evidence. Let's have a look at XRP as a fine example, because XRP back in 2017 was in the top 3, right? So let's just take a quick look. You know, what date was that? We're talking, again, January the 6th. You see? So this happened after, sort of like a month after Bitcoin went really high. So guys, really pay attention to that. But you know, this sheet here, get my words out, Wall Street cheat sheet, very powerful, because this shows us where we are right now. And guys, just from looking at this, right, and I've actually got it up as a photo somewhere. Where's my photo? I want to try and find it. Here we go. This. Look at this, right, and we're going to compare it to the market that we're in right now. Because when you look at this, where's my photo gone? Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute. Here we go. Look at this and look at this. This was last year, and it really does look similar. Let me just zoom this like this, so you can really see how eerily similar this looks to in comparison to the cheat sheet, right? Have a look. Look how similar that looks. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is why I look at this Wall Street cheat sheet, because it's really powerful. Now, I'm looking for the future. Look at what's going on right now, guys. You see, it goes in a cycle, you see, and I look at it like this. We're now coming back into the cycle. Where do you think we are right now in relation to this cheat sheet? Look, I'm going to do this, bring it in like this, and then bring up this cheat sheet again, and ask yourself that question. Where do you think we are? Because this looks eerily similar. It looks like we're coming up to, you know, like this bit here, euphoria stage. Euphoria is sort of the highest stage we can be in the cryptocurrency market before we see a slight pullback, goes up and then it comes down. And then, you know, that's when people start getting, you know, like it says, anxiety, denial. I don't want to believe it. But mommy, are you talking to me? Mommy, you best believe it. Okay, I'm not even making sense. But what I'm saying is, we need to seriously pay attention to this, okay? Because the last thing we want to do is be that person that thinks that it's just going to go up to the moon and we're all going to be rich, and then, you know, we miss the opportunity to take good profits and then it collapses. So again, take a look at the heat map. Like I said before, dark blue was the best time to be buying crypto. And have a look what's happened. It went up, came down, look, dark blue. And guys, I'm seeing this now. It's just, I was going to say starting. It's just starting. It's just starting to turn a bit yellow here. Now, for me, I'm sitting back and I'm waiting, because when this goes red, again, guys, I know that for me, that is a good time to be selling my Bitcoin and then maybe looking to put the profits into altcoins, just to get that final pump. And then obviously again, I'm going to sell them back into Bitcoin when Bitcoin's come down and taken a nice correction. Time, no one can tell time of these things. That's the only thing, you can't tell time of this. But these give us a good insight as to how high prices are really going to go. And when you compare it with the Bitcoin investor tool alongside this as well, the Pi cycle, absolutely powerful. Because if you missed my last video, like I said, look at the Bitcoin investor tool. Let me just show you one at a time. The Bitcoin investor tool, for me, every time it's gone above the red line, that's it. We've gone above and we've gone extremely parabolic. And then the last time I've ever seen Bitcoin go back in to the red line is when we've been coming down into our bear market, and the bear market has started. So, you know, from when it breaks the red line, I expect it to go nice and high, and then I'll be looking to take profits at any time through this red line whilst it's above it. And then once it breaks, I know I'm not touching Bitcoin now for a while until it comes right down here below this green line, telling me that's a good time to get in on Bitcoin. And let's just grab up the Pi cycle, because the Pi cycle has been absolutely spot on for hitting the all-time high. As you can see, it's got a purple line here. It's been able to call the all-time high perfectly in every single all-time high. Look, if you can get my words out, as you can see back here, it's always called the top perfectly. And again, if you guys want to get these indicators, Pi cycle, Bitcoin investor tool, just come on tradingview.com and do this. And it's good to watch You will never have to worry and panic about when we're going to see the all-time high. You will get a very good insight, especially with this heat cycle. I'm telling us, when it's red, that's a good time to be selling, and I'm taking this serious, and I think you guys should as well. But guys, check out my other video as well, because I break a bit more detail as to how the price cycle works and everything else. You can check it here, next all-time high. I'm going to leave it here. I don't know, was this helpful to you? If it was, please drop your comments, drop a like, give me a subscribe. But yeah, I think it's really important for us to be getting to that stage where we're deciding when we're going to start taking profits, because as lovely as it is, looking down at your portfolios, if you haven't got one, make sure you get it. Again, Delta app. As lovely as it is seeing these prices rise, we have to be prepared to take profits. And again, you don't want to be that person that does not take profits. Shout out to my patrons. Let me get my phone up and running. Special thanks to Jack, Daniel Atkins, Toyin Oteri, Glenda, It's Time, Ross Burford, Zpax Zpax, Silent Crypto, Abdul-Kareem, love that, awesome surname. Actually, is that your double barrel name? Abdul-Kareem, yeah? And Kora Black. Thank you guys so much. And also thank you extra for all the other patrons that have become a patron of mine. I see you. Thank you very, very much. I really support, really support that. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate the support you guys give me. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers.